Let's start game. I'm to become the best guardsman.
So it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most
There we go.
unlikeliest of heroes. A small child, unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making.
I should do it in here a little bit. Let's bring it down to like 80. There we go.
With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made.
It didn't sound too bad when I was like testing it earlier, but then yeah, it kind of like
a decision that could
decided to like
possibly
blow
kill
my ears out.
hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How
Well, thanks.
could you
Have
done this to us?
hopefully works good for you. That's still peaking a lot.
Lil!
Down about there.
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Not the talk.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life.
What? Dad, you don't have to do this.
When they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility.
Oh, I have seen
Had to
like
work at
the
guard
first
shed while
day.
my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on. I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
All right, let's see how this goes. But yeah, we'll see whether or not it's the same. Like you get the same seed or not. So yeah, I have seen like the
Okie
first.
dokie. Ready for me to
kind
very
of
quickly
day.
show you how everything works?
Sure.
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring. Good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Yep.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business.
Oh,
I
well,
bring
would you
a
look at that?
basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Yes. Thanks. I have lunch.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Sure
Not
do.
really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial for slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Alright. We got the bag.
Didn't we cover this? That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you or that you confiscate from them. In other words, your sweet, sweet loot. Looking in your bag for something to use doesn't cost you an action point. Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help, but all they'll really give you is their opinion. You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl, with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Not Malcolm.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake!
Each call costs an action point. I already told you, selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story. It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know, you can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care.
We got that.
Our tools. If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you.
No, I will not be adding you on Discord. But I will stream probably twice a week around this time. At least at the moment, anyway.
I'll add today's crystals to the tools that
Yeah.
don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
Why did the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carry them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
No more questions.
Alright, back we go. And that one. Cool.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing. Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn, but sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
Alright.
Sometimes?
Yeah, and sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
Alright, in she goes.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip, never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
Alright.
Good luck
Time
with
to
your
go to
illegal
work.
gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
We did it. We did the tutorial. We were the best that ever was. Alright. Yeah, gotta keep an eye out for the old people. Yeah, so the same as... Okay, so yeah, it seems like the...
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos. I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild. Will you require anything further?
I sure do. Let's call you.
Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy. Admit the mage, and my people will escort him to the venue.
Talk to you.
What's your speech about?
Oh, my dear child. It is obvious to me that you do not possess a magical bone in your body, and my speech, therefore, would only serve to confuse and frighten you.
I doubt that. I think I could figure it out.
Many non-magical beings have attempted to learn the arts, and many of those have gone mad trying to even comprehend them. Be warned.
I think we'll be alright. Do spray.
Tonight I will inspire my fellow mages to throw off the shackles of oppression forced upon them by the weak and frightened smaggle powers that be.
Man's racist.
Tonight, we will demand the freedom to flex our might, freedom to control our destiny, freedom to unleash our powers. Freedom.
Huh?
Like, we won't do anything else yet, no. So now, I, kick you out. Like, be gone, demon.
You have no right to deny me, no right to even stand in my view, you pathetic smaggle.
What's that?
Smaggle. Yes, that is the word we mages use to describe worthless, magicless beings such as you. You are a prime grade A example of a smaggle.
Dude, that's pretty weak.
Man's cringe.
It is not weak. It cuts to the core.
Nah, that's lame. Get out of here.
Like, see you later, dude.
Afternoon.
Jesus
I am
Christ.
here to pick up my two kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father, who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando.
God.
His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kid sent me.
Alright.
Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
I decoder ring the letter.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst!
Okay, let's go. Kelly is the worst.
So that's... Kelly isn't as fun as she's made out to be. If anything, she's making my kids miserable. I've never been so happy in my life! Oh my god, I need to get my kids right now!
What's your game plan?
First, I'll make sure my boys are safe. Next, I'll Kelly's so hard that it'll f up Orlando's.
Oh,
I knew I never should have introduced them to each other. Kelly was my hairdresser. Was is the key word. Can I go get my kids now?
it's like, yeah, sure.
People come and go, but no matter what, you'll always be those kids' mother.
You're right. I will be, no matter who that low-life jerk ex-husband Orlando dates. Thank you for saying that.
Alright, go get your kids.
Thanks. Don't worry, Polyphemus Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you.
Good luck.
Alright, who we got now? Oh. It's this
What in
guy.
the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, Whelp?
Well, sir, the guard.
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, Whelp.
Yes, sir.
Now, you, child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to. Come on, shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate. What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
I shan't be airing the details of my BS appointment with some nosy little brat tending the gate. Mind your business or you'll get the whip, child.
Oh, yes, we mustn't keep you from your ever so important meeting. BS is right.
Do the X-ray.
Whoa, that's a lot of cheddar.
No, ma'am. It is gold.
Silence! Yes, it is gold, but it is legitimate. Certainly not blood gold, if that's what you were thinking.
Well, I wasn't before you said anything.
I'll take
I
that.
think I'll have to take a sample of this for, you know, science.
Why, you greedy little urchin. I think I like you more than ever. Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty little monster, let me pass.
I wonder what the stamp on these gold bars means. Maybe it's decodable.
Alright, now let's get the whip out.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just slouching, only for a second. I'll make sure that none of the blood gold falls out of its case.
You nincompoop! It wasn't me using the whip. If it was, believe me, you'd feel it.
Wait a second. Did he say blood gold? Isn't that illegal?
It sure is.
He didn't say blood gold, he said bloody gold. It's a form of slang he must have picked up from somewhere. Isn't that right, you bloody idiot?
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
It's like, nah, we're good. Catch you later.
It's the goblin's fault, isn't it? Nasty, deceptive creatures. What about this? Let me through the gate, but I shall leave the goblin tied up outside like the cur he is.
But, sir, the gold!
Silence! All right, you rotten little girl, I'll go. But you will rue the day you crossed me.
No, it's... I'll be right. It's the phone. Hello?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Sure, I can do that.
And where exactly is...
See ya.
She hung up.
Why, hello there. I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
Alright. That seems legit.
He's right. Everything is in order.
Hey, Malcolm. There's a funny name here.
Garby Bunches. Where have I heard that name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
Are you related to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions. Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop? How did he dispose of all that mess?
This isn't helpful.
You're not helpful.
Alright, so I've done that. What have I got? Got the metal detector set, but that doesn't really do anything.
I just can't wait to get in the mix and figure out what kind of merchant this place really needs. Since I was a boy selling lemonade, when life literally gave me lemons, I've dreamed of maximizing profits and keeping overhead low.
I've always
Good
said
job.
this place needs a nondescript vendor to shake things up a little.
See, you get it. Once I've set up shop selling, well, whatever I decide to sell, I'll be sure to give you a discount.
Oh, thanks.
I look forward to buying something.
I'm not planning to sell lemonade, but I could see a stall for, well, capes and monocles. Really tap into the opera and or vampire market.
Hey, why not?
How about powders and ointments? Who doesn't love a good ointment?
There's nothing more exciting than the chance of unlimited possibility.
You're really making me feel good about this, kid. When I start expanding, I'll let you in on the ground floor.
Oh,
You could be
thanks.
the first powder and ointment franchisee.
Alright, in you go. You can sell me things.
Can you smell that?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
Here we go. Time to close up. We did it. Yo, we got 30 bucks. Shift complete. We're the best guard that ever was. Alright, so we go to the dig site. Now this is where now the game is completely new to me. Oh, what's that? Hang on. Give me that one. No. Give me the hole. Let me talk to you.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
Yo, I can be in the lost and found box?
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Ah, of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Ha! Sake of time. Do you get it?
No.
Nope.
Trust me, you will.
Who are you?
Who are you again?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy.
Cool.
But you can call me B.
Thanks.
Gotcha. And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
No, I've got time.
Hit me with some of that sweet exposition, baby.
This place is known as the dig site.
Yep.
How creative.
we stand at the site upon which power crystals were first discovered.
The power crystals that I use for the tools in the guard shed?
Those and every other technological marvel of our lifetimes.
Tell me
The
more.
power crystal was discovered completely by accident. 80 years ago, on this site, an iconic dwarven heavy metal band performed to celebrate the coronation of Princess Desdemona's grandfather, King Artemis.
Cool.
At the moment of a particularly rumpus drum solo, the vibrations opened up a chasm, swallowing the entire stage and the musicians, and a few dozen enthusiastic fans. Legend says the band emerged from the chasm adorned in the glowing magical rocks, or what we know as power crystals.
Oh, let's
today.
go.
That must have looked awesome.
Very awesome, but there's more. Whether by fate or the actions of an inebriated mage, the bass player was struck by a lightning bolt, and the crystals in her cape and beard absorbed the electric discharge. Everything that previously relied on magic within a 5-mile radius lit up and was charged for weeks.
Hardcore.
Very hardcore. A massive industry sprung up and developed the multitudes of ways we use power crystals, which ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity for the Sprawl, making our city-state the world power it is today.
Gotcha.
Sick.
But what does this have to do with me?
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, cool.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Yeah. What does that have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000?
There's a lot of 3000s.
And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Yo, adventure? Yes, me.
Oh, me! I want to go on an adventure.
Wonderful. But before you go off and start pushing buttons willy-nilly, let me explain how I came across this incredible new discovery. Or more exposition, as you might say.
Yeah, sure.
You see, by transmuting the crystal's more raw and ethereal properties and tethering it to a Nomus astrolab, they can produce temporal anomalies. We began experimenting by fashioning teeny tiny harnesses and attaching the crystals to mice and directing radio signals towards them.
All right.
We perfected the process and found that we could send these mice back minutes, hours, even a full day with a less than 13% fatality rate.
Oh, hey, that's still kind of high.
Blah blah microscope, blah blah live chicken, blah 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 resonance chamber, blah.
Okay, I have to push the button now. Oh, we're back here.
Wait, what? Where am I? What just happened?
Let's answer the phone.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
This is
Nice
Lil.
to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
What's going on? Don't you remember
All right.
She hung up. Again.
She does that. Oh, hey, it's you again.
Why, hello there. I've come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for confirmation.
Sure.
He's right. Everything is in order. I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site.
All right, so let's... Oh. Admit, in you go.
I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
See you later, Gubby.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
Alright, back to the dig site we go. So these are all the same. Alright, so let's just talk to you.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
I need you to listen to me. Something very strange is going on. My name is Lil. Don't you remember me?
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
This...
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological
research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Time travel?
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I present the Chronometer 3000? Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
Yes.
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Button.
Can you blame me?
Yes, but it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time. That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now.
Well, thanks.
At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device. And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
Right people?
Right people.
Individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the inhabitants of the sprawl, rather than those who would see harm come to the community and castle.
Sure.
Isn't that subjective?
Yes, well, I suppose it is, but recently the kingdom has seen a rise in rebellious factions, envious neighboring nations, not to mention the resentful Mages Guild since the Power Crystal has replaced most household magical applications.
Ah, that's why that dude was super cringe.
One wrong choice could trigger a domino effect that could lead to the fall of the sprawl.
So to recap, you're giving me, a 12-year-old who worked exactly one day at the castle gate, the power to rewind time? Why not just use it yourself?
I have been testing the device myself for months. In fact, I used it to repeat a month's worth of the same day and learn to play the oboe. Can I show you?
Ah.
Oh, well, perhaps another time.
I would have liked to have heard you play the oboe.
My calculations suggest that no changes I could make from my post at the Royal Academy would have nearly the impact on the sprawl that you gate guards do. Academia, am I right? So I came to the conclusion that trying it out at the gate is a calculated risk worth taking.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
You'd want that?
Yes,
With
lottery.
all that money, I could pay people to trip and fall over and over again.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Ah, rats.
Cringe.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout.
Oh, okay.
However,
That's kind of cool.
I hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
No pressure.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time.
No promises.
I'm not kidding.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. Oh well. It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
Alright. How'd that go? The tavern home. Jesus Christ. Alright. Can I talk to people?
Your dad's over there.
Well, there he is. Can I talk to her? Nope. Oh, okay, so I could actually... Okay, so that's where I can spend some money. Oh, nope. Look at the fire.
Hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced, sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
How much money did you
Didn't
lose?
win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet. So,
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
and now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
Ooh. That's blood gold. Do we want the blood gold out in circulation? Like, I'll hang on to it.
Sorry, nothing today.
Oh, rats.
Rats? Again? I mean, we don't have rats, I swear.
No, not like that. Oh, well. I'll go call my guy anyways. See if he'll front me the money to bet with.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light. I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time. Then she gave me the time machine to use when I worked the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
Alright, good night.
Good night, Dad. Maybe someday you'll believe me. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
Oh, you do.
Get to bed, Lil. I'll be...
Okay, you won't talk to... Oh. What about you? Will you talk to me now? Nope. You sure won't. Bedtime it is.
I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
Okay. Oh, okay, so they give you a rundown on what happens. Oh. So the Black Gold one was actually like... It'd be interesting, kind of like, what happens with that.
Good morning. You're listening to The Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, The Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig.
Yeah.
Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor.
Oh boy. That's gonna be something.
No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, The Ham. But then again, neither did my ex-wife. Hey-oh! With multiple suitors making their way into the city, expect backups and delays across all major routes this morning. Now let's get to the music. You're listening to The Morning Crawl here in the Sprawl with Dodger and the Ham.
Alright. Time to get up.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
Alright, so got you.
I think I should find my dad. Good thing I always sleep in my clothes and I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Good idea.
A note? Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring him a pair. Well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the Chronometer 3000 today. Here's hoping.
50-50, boys. We like those odds.
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation, which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any questions?
Many questions.
Hey, Dad, I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any
Nope.
guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
Oh.
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above average job performance with cash bonuses.
Yo, give me...
You mean if
I'm
we
up for
get
cash.
more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools.
Okay, so we got
And
3
with
crystals.
that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
Not Randy.
Not Randy? That guy's a riot.
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to. Wish me luck.
Oh, jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here while you go bet on Goblin Ball games.
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again. Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
Again, not what I meant.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client.
Oh, cool.
But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
Alright, so those are the dodgy ones. Okay.
Oh, Dad, you really need to talk to somebody about your gambling.
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better, or we're out on our asses.
No pressure.
That's my girl.
Alright. What do we got? Oh, okay, so I've got to find you. Oh, okay, so yeah, you want the painter. It's 2, not 1. 3, 2. Okay. Who have we got first? Give me a decoder ring. Give me that. Give one to the X-ray. And then these can have that. I think the decoder ring's kind of nice to have.
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl. Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
You have paint with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am. I have a real job. I'm a painter. I paint things like walls and doors. An artist? Oh, you're giving me a laugh.
You may laugh, but I'm sure that you're an artist at heart.
I'll have to tell Mrs. McGoblin that. She'll never believe she's been married to an artist all these years.
Alright. Hey, is this the guy you wanted?
Well, it's about time he showed up. Send him to my office toot sweet and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom. What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This is water polo after all.
Alright.
If I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I'm being asked to paint. A note was left at my shop late last night. You can have a look if you like.
Yes, please. Okay. That's just Malcolm.
Mysterious letters are way more common these days, and I have a feeling I'm the little girl they're talking about.
I didn't want to say, but you are indeed a little girl.
For my age, I'm not.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
You still seem pretty little.
Alright, in you go. You should be alright.
Many thanks. Say, before I go, do you have a favorite color?
Let's do
I
blue.
like blue, I guess.
Then I shall paint whatever it is I'm painting blue in your honor.
Thanks.
Thank you again.
Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't get 4 stars. What do you need to do to get 4 stars on that one? Just restart. Huh. Yeah, so that, X-ray. And we begin.
Hello, Mom. Just have myself.
So we'll just call Malcolm.
Well, it's about... What?
Yeah, so yeah, Malcolm's definitely needed there.
You have paint with you.
Me. And
You may laugh, but
I'll have.
Guess we'll X-ray it. Oh. You got something on you.
Oh, this. I know it was left at my shop late last night. You can have a look if you'd like.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna have to still redo this day. So I think I need to decode it.
Many thanks.
It's really red.
I like red.
Then I shall paint. Thank you again.
Does that do anything? Okay. So what's the... Yeah, is it X-ray and decode that I need to do? Right.
Hello. Just have my...
Alright, because I know I need to call you.
Well, it's a... What?
I need to then X-ray you.
Oh, this.
Then I decode it.
I don't think I can use this right
Oh,
now.
okay, no. Oh. Participate? I'll probably end up resetting this day, but...
Oh, I've never worked a job where I didn't know who hired me or what I was supposed to do. The whole thing seems a little suspicious to me. I never in my life thought there would be so much hatred toward goblins again. But, as the great writer Mark Goblin Twain said, history doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes. Times are getting more and more difficult for a self-employed goblin. I'm sorry, did you say something?
Okay. Let me see what happens if I just admit him now. Because the answer is definitely to let him in.
Many thanks.
Let's try green.
I like green.
Then I shall paint. Thank you again.
There's definitely something I'm missing here to get the... What is it? So let's just put one in everything. Again. So I don't know what I'd... Hello? Huh? Weird. That one just...
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl.
What do you... Come on.
Just have my...
Because... I don't know why this broke. Why that won't... Can I just... I don't know why it died. Oh. Okay, can I actually use everything now? There we go.
Hello. Just have my...
Alright, so we do you.
Whoa, what's up? What?
We then want to metal detect it. Nice. Oh, sure are.
Those are my cans of paint. I wasn't sure what exactly was required of me, so I just...
Let's take... So I need to still A paint. Let's take the red paint.
I've only got one batch of blood. I guess it's a trip back to the...
You have paint with you. Are you like...
Me? And
There you go.
I'll have to tell...
Alright. In you go. I don't know why I had to steal the red paint, but... Well, still A paint.
Many thanks. I shall paint.
So obviously, I guess I needed the paint for something, so it's like, hey, you need to steal some paint. Oh, hello.
Hear ye, hear ye. I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard. Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salvatore, son of Queen Farabelle, daughter of King Algernon, son of Queen Rebecca, daughter of King
How long does this go for?
son of Queen Sarsaparilla, daughter of King Finbar, son of Queen Anne, daughter of King Remus, son of Queen Turtledove, who was daughter of King Fangil.
Okay, this just keeps
Queen
going.
Amelia, daughter of King
Holy
Rupert,
shit.
son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salvatore, son of Queen Farabelle,
Let this one finish and see what they
daughter
do.
of King Algernon, son of Queen Rebecca, daughter of King Timothy, son of Queen Sarsaparilla, daughter of King Finbar, son of Queen Anne, daughter of King Remus, son of Queen Turtledove, who was daughter of King Fangil.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I think that just started repeating.
I think I got it.
Alright, so we have the photo. Was there anything about... so you're done. Voice, cat.
Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulphur mines of Petrard. The prince will be christening the newest of our sulphuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the front door.
Alright.
I guess you weren't important enough to go to the big party, huh?
As a matter of fact, the prince assured me it was much more important that I travel all the way here to announce his eventual arrival.
Alright.
And you bought that?
I did until just this moment.
What do again?
Alliance between the great kingdom of Petrard and the sprawl would benefit both sides mightily. Imagine the petrol and gunpowder our sulfur mines produce, combined with the technological advancements that your power crystals provide, would create a union that would make our two kingdoms the envy of the world.
I guess a wedding would bring our two kingdoms closer together.
Undoubtedly. Vows made in wedlock are never broken. Well, in royal weddings anyway. Damn you, Marjorie.
Oh no.
Is Marjorie your ex?
My ex-wife, yes.
Is there anything I want to use here? Let's just see what happens if I just talk to him.
And now, in celebration of the beginning of this new chapter of prosperity between the kingdoms of Petrard and the Sprawl, I shall play you an original composition of my own on the Petrardian greeting bugle. If music be the food of love, then you know what to do, and a two, and a three.
Yeah, sure.
Bravo! Bravo!
Oh, thank you, kind child. You know, I could have been the first bugle in the Petrardian orchestra. If we had an orchestra. Perhaps you know of a music director in the Sprawl looking for a man with good embouchure?
I'll keep a lookout for that.
Alright, let's just let him in and see what happens. Like, there doesn't really seem to be a reason to use anything on him. He doesn't seem to be doing anything, so...
Onward to announce the eventual arrival of Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard and future husband to Princess Desdemona. Incidentally, I believe there is a representative of the Marvog Empire behind me, seeking to make a similar offer for the hand of the princess. If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. I will meet you at the tavern after your shift. Remember, do not let in the Marvog delegate.
Okay. Alright, what would I need to do to get the 4-star on you? Like, what would I need to do here? Okay. Let's go to you. I wouldn't have thought to call Ash.
Hear ye, hear.
Yep. Yep, I get it. I get it.
Son.
I get it.
Son.
Alright, I get it.
Thank you. Wow.
Ash.
Oh, they're starting to arrive. How wonderful. This is the representative of Prince Phineas Pomp, son of King Phineas and Queen... Oh dear, what was her name again?
Buttermilk.
None for me, thanks. Anyway, let them in. But for the love of... Don't let them in with that bugle. Not until I've gotten over this dreadful hangover, at least.
Can I see that trumpet or whatever that you've got there?
That is my official Petrardian greeting bugle. It is my pride and joy, and worth quite a pretty penny.
I will take that,
I
thank
think
you.
For the sanity, I mean safety, of our citizens, I better take that.
Oh, if you must, but please be very careful with my pride and joy.
Thank you.
Prince Phineas himself will arrive. The prince will be christened.
That sounds
sure.
like it's gonna be...
Oh, yes. I thought I might be asked to play my bugle for the occasion. An alliance between the... Imagine. The...
I guess a wedding...
Undoubt... Damn you, Marge.
Is Marjorie your...
My...
Alright, let's let you in. That should be it.
Onward to announce the eventual arrival of Prince Phineas. If you refuse her...
Okay, so you can turn her away. You get cash, but...
Good afternoon, child. I would like to enter this bustling metropolis with the desire to purchase a hat. I have lost my previous hat and I require a replacement.
Alright.
Why come all this way to buy a hat? Surely they have hats where you're from.
They do, yes. But they do not match the standards of my previous hat. I was known well as one who adorned a hat of the highest caliber. I cannot go back.
You seem like the type of guy that would wear a fancy hat.
Not just fancy, fantastic.
Alright. Let's try hitting you with this. What are you really doing here?
The hat. She was too much. Too fantastic for one man to wear. I couldn't handle the pressure of adorning such a prestigious piece of headwear. I did not lose that fantastic hat, I threw it away. But what should have been my salvation was the greatest mistake of my life. And now, I must find a new hat of equal, if greater worth than my previous hat.
I can only imagine the weight that comes with wearing such a fantastic hat.
Heavy is the head, as they say.
Alright.
This old hat of yours must have been something special.
Oh, it was. It was the most fantastic hat you had ever seen. That is how I acquired my name. Signor Capello Fantastico.
Yeah,
What does
cool
that
name.
mean?
Mr. Fantastic Hat.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
a very fitting name.
Alas, it was. My good name must be restored.
Yeah, you can go in.
I hope you find your hat, Mr. Fantastico.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will say to yourself, "Wow, has that guy got a fantastic new hat?"
I
I
have
sure
no
will.
doubt in my mind.
Go, let's go. Oh, hello.
I come with a message for Princess Desdemona of the Sprawl, from Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire.
Oh.
The Praetor bid me say directly to the princess, Egtag Maya Kora una Guahatag. Grant
Okay.
me access to deliver this message personally, and I shall recite the Praetor's words to the princess with honor. Hail, Praetor Gargan! Kapla!
What's that? Let's break out the X-ray. I want to see what's in that bag. Oh, why do you have a skull?
I killed 19 other mighty adversaries for the honor of delivering this message to your princess.
Oh,
I have brought you the head of the mightiest of these for you to inspect, as is our custom.
And now, let's talk about what you've got under there.
Holy Haha! You are impressed by my ceremonial weapons. Each of these weapons have drank their fill of blood in ceremonial combat, or of the blood of those who tried to remove them from me.
oh. I kind of want a swords, but let me just. You can keep your swords.
Haha, yes. You are indeed wise, little one. The Praetor is attending the ballet tonight. Upon its completion, Praetor Kargan will make for the sprawl.
Oh, so the Praetor's coming here later tonight?
Not likely. In Marvog, the ballet can last days, weeks even. It continues until only one dancer survives.
Alright.
Ballet is one of the finest blood sports in the Marvog Empire, and the bodies of fallen ballerinas are stacked high in the main square, as is our custom.
Oh, dear
Okay.
God. Is there a prize for, winning the ballet?
Indeed there is. The winner is put directly into the line of succession to rule. Praetor Kargan was one of the finest ballerinas I have ever witnessed. Slaughtered dozens of other would-be ballerinas with a grace and beauty that brought a tear to my
Jesus. Okay.
Sorry, what exactly was the message you had for Princess Desdemona again?
Praetor Kargan crafted the message personally. A warrior poet. Hail Praetor Kargan! The message is Ektag Maya Kola Una Guahatag. Or in your language, it is marriage which will bring our two proud nations into a state of cooperation.
Oh, okay.
That is the closest translation, even though it loses some of the beauty it has in our tongue.
You speak our language very well. Could you teach me something in Marvalgian?
It's just Marvag. Not in or rights or ease or anything like that. What would you like to learn?
That one.
Haha! There are many words for this, but typically we also use the phrase "f off."
Oh, okay. That
Cool.
works. I do need to get my thing back, I believe, but in you go. So I lose money, but I'd rather let her in.
You have honor, little one, and shall always be a friend of the Marvag. And now, to fulfill my mission to speak the Praetor's words to the princess. Kapla!
Cool. Oh.
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and
Oh.
salutations to you, most honorable guardian of the free peoples of the Sprawl.
I need the X-ray on
I
that
am
horse.
the envoy of the gallant Sir Beverly, a knight of some minor renown, which is also me. I have received a very special invitation from Her Majesty Princess Desdemona, as she turns her royal eye to finding a suitor.
That horse looking real sus.
If there's nothing else, I will be off to my happily ever after.
We're doing a quick, I need that X-ray back. Sorry.
I come with a...
Yep. 'Cause yeah, I want to X-ray that horse. That horse looking real sus. Oh, okay, so you just... Sure.
Oh my god. Thank you for the gift?
This is how you know I am worthy to deliver the words of the Praetor to your princess.
Okay.
The Praetor is attending the ballet tonight.
Okay, I shouldn't have
Not
spammed through that
ballet
first
is one
one,
of the-
but...
Oh,
In slot.
sorry.
Praetor. The mess. It is...
You speak out.
It's just...
Alright.
Haha!
Cool.
Alright. In you get. I didn't get to see the cool swords, but...
You have honor.
Alright, yeah. I really want to X-ray that horse. Cause that, yeah, that
Whoa
horse
there,
looking
Lucy.
real sus.
I am the
So also I wouldn't mind decoding
If
that.
there's nothing else, I will be off to my happily ever after.
Yeah, let's X-ray. Like,
What's with the horse?
My noble steed, Lucy?
I don't know how to say this, but that horse is two people in a costume. Oh, turns out I do know how to say it.
alright, hatches get.
We told you this wouldn't work. Can we get our $10 now?
Have you ever met Princess Desdemona?
Alack a day, I have not. 'Tis but a glimpse of her I have yet beheld, but that image has drawn me here like a moth to a forest fire. And, though it is true I have never known the caress of a lover, the thought of it fills my loins to bursting.
What the fuck?
TMI, dude! I don't want to hear about your loins. God, keep it in your tunic.
Duly noted.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you're definitely... Okay, so yeah, I've got to turn you away. I will talk to you again, though.
Please let me in. I must see her and let her know how I feel before it is...
Couldn't you try writing to her or something?
I have tried many times, but I don't know her address, and I don't know how to write. Both of these, my two great shames, have stood in my way again and again.
Yeah, I think the answer on this one's no. He's not harmful, but there's only supposed to be 2 envoys coming, and you are a third, plus you also...
I understand. You are being controlled by powerful forces and simply following orders. But know this, there is no force more powerful than love. You have not seen the last of Beverly, late night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium. On, Lucy.
Good luck, dude.
Shut up, Beverly.
Yeah, we did it. We're the smartest. We're the best guardsmen ever.
Hey kid, are you Lil?
Sure am. Who's asking?
Show a bit of respect. If you see her, tell her I got a mysterious letter for her.
Oh.
Mysterious, you say? Fine, you've got me. Who's it from?
I'm not authorized to know.
That is mysterious. Does this mysterious letter have anything to do with the one my dad Hamish got this morning?
Your dad is Hamish? What a good guy. Did you hear about Randy, though?
Yeah, what a
Only
shame.
3 payments away on that catapult.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Anyways, just take the note. I gotta get back to work.
Alright. Can do. Oh, that's a Malcolm letter. Thanks.
See you around, kid.
What was the letter? Alright. Well, I guess I'll go see
Nothing weird or
Malcolm.
creepy about that.
It is weird that he wants to see a little girl after dark. But,
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Oh. Oh. It's her.
I've traveled from afar.
I've seen this one.
Simple girl who wished upon a star. Inside this castle lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir.
Oh.
And you are? It's Lil, and you need a good reason to be let in. But so far, I'm not optimistic. Do you have any idea or anything?
Oh.
I assure you that my heart is true. Must this be a hole to do? Inside these walls, my destiny awaits.
It just feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the plot along faster.
Oh, God. Hey. Oh, no, I don't have... Let's talk to you again.
So thrilled to finally be here in the sprawl. The people, the culture, the food, the hundreds of dark alleyways that could just swallow a person up. I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see. My dark destiny I will fulfill.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Okay, Lil, now that we're real bosom friends, I guess I can open up to you.
Can you just tell me and not sing it?
Nope.
Ah.
I guess that it's all so true. Why I ventured here to you is that I am a thief.
God. This is...
And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame. forging checks and larceny.
You
for smuggling
really
drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief. So much grief.
You should not be
Oh
saying
my
these
God.
things.
Just because you're singing it doesn't make any of that remotely okay.
What the fuck? Hey, Striker, can you come pick this one up?
For the love of what is that?
Excuse me, who are you talking to? What are you saying to them? Are you talking about me? Behind my back?
I'm right in front of you.
No! It drives me crazy when people talk about me behind my back right in front of me. This is making me angry.
Maybe let's try singing? At times like this, what helps is this, calming down.
This isn't a duet. I'm the star here. You think you're going to burn me? It's me that's going to burn you.
What the fuck? What the f-
Whoa, I didn't think this was that kind of game.
Neither did I. Holy shit. What the fuck?
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Okay, so don't
Don't
call anyone.
A simple girl who wished upon a star. Inside this castle lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir.
Alright, yeah, I think the answer is just talk to her a couple of times.
I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seem
What happens when I pull out the whip?
innocent, but still,
Let's hit her with the whip.
I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see.
I've got a feeling it might just hit me with the...
I will fulfill.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Hey, can we 50-50 the whip? I want to see what happens. Nope. Alright.
Okay, Lil. Now that we're...
Can you just...
I guess that it's all
God.
so true. Why I ventured
Holy
into
shit.
you is that I am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief. So much grief.
I wish I didn't see this one. This would have been fucking
Just because
fantastic
you're singing it
to
doesn't make any
see
of that
raw.
remotely okay.
Can I tell you a secret? I may have a large sum of gold that I brought with me to start my new life in the big city.
Oh.
You can forget a few things that I just sang at you. I'll give you 50 gold coins. Can you imagine? Think about how many musicals you could go see with 50 gold coins. But I'll only give it to you if you let me in right now. 50 gold coins.
That's a lot of money. No.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
I need to... You're not allowed in. Hey, is this the jail bun? Can I put you in jail? I need you to...
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
You're the worst.
Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, do you need to hit her with the truth? serum? God, she's at the end, isn't she? And she needs a true serum, isn't it? Oh no, you hit her with the X-ray. Oh, okay. So I need to come back to you. Oh, I need to 50-50 the whip.
Whoa! I have. If there's. When word reach, I say now.
Without that.
You really don't look like the dragon slave.
Actually,
looks
oops.
Can be deceiving. By my eyes, you don't look like the castle guarding type.
Keep skipping
I'm
stuff
not.
because of
This
that.
is my dad's job. I'm filling in. You're proving my point. Have you ever met?
Alright, you I can now skip.
Steady on, Lucy.
How do you know she wants you to come and marry her if she's never...
In that glimpse of her, I could see she was longing for true love to come and save her from her world of loneliness.
Yeah, I don't think that's how glimpses work.
Alright, now we hit you with the whip. Come on, 50-50. Really? Can I... I need this to work. Hopefully I don't have to like restart the entire day, because I probably won't. But
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello
there's also a
and salutations
bug in here and
to
it's
you, most honorable guardian of the free
shitting me
peoples
because
of
I can't get it.
If there's nothing
Tell me
else,
you.
I will be off to my happily ever after.
There we go. Got it.
When we're... I sat... Now.
You... I'm not... Have you ever...
And yeah, if the whip doesn't work, I'll just...
Steady.
How do you know she wants you to...
In that glimpse...
Yeah...
Alright. Is it seeded that it will fail? Maybe it is, actually.
All right. I'm just an envoy to plain Beverly, late-night custodian of the I've been watching the princess launch the ceremonial first slingshot at Goblin Ball matches for years. My heart has been hers ever since.
Let me get this straight. You and the princess both happen to be in the same... And in a glance, she suggested that you storm...
Yes! You've articulated it so beautifully. That's exactly what happened.
Is it though, Beverly? Is it?
This will still be a 3-star, but... I'll come back to this one.
I understand. You have not seen the...
Yeah, this one is definitely...
Hey, kid.
That's me.
Okay, good.
Who's it from?
I'm not authorized.
That it? Does this mysterious letter have...
Your dad is Hamish?
Only...
Yeah.
Alright, cool. We got the letter. Thanks.
See you around, kid.
Look at that.
Nothing weird or... Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Alright, so it's her. This fucking demon.
Afternoon, I've traveled.
So I want to X-ray her. Yep. That. What's that?
What is that?
Oh, that's just Fossy.
What's a Fossy?
Fossy is the name of my blowtorch.
I'll take that, thanks. You're not allowed to have that.
Friends shouldn't take things from one another. I guess we're not friends then. That makes me a little bit nervous for you, Lil.
Okay, I've had about enough of you.
I'm just so thrilled. The people, the culture, the food, the hundreds of dark alleyways that... I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see. My dark destiny I will fulfill.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Alright. Now...
Okay, Lil, now that we're...
Can you just tell me?
Nope.
Ah.
I guess that it's all so true.
I'll skip this, but...
To you is that I am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief. So much grief.
God, this is still wild.
Oh my god! Just because you're singing it doesn't make any of that remotely okay.
Yeah. Jeez, let's kick her out. It's like, no, you're not coming in.
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
You're the worst.
That's absolutely wild. Alright. That demon's done. It'll give me like a 3. Okay. So what? So yeah, I need the truth serum. I need that. I need the whip, and I need the X-ray. So yeah, I think if we restart, I probably shouldn't, but. Alright, so you need one. The X-ray needs one. That needs one. Oh, okay, so you can't... Actually, do you need the truth? Oh no, you don't need the truth serum. Okay, actually, give me that one back. Alright. We'll save the dodgy crystals.
Hello. Just have my...
Let's do Malcolm.
Well, it's a...
We do that. We have detected that they are paint.
Those are
I'll take the blue paint this time.
Oh, not my cerulean blue! Oh, the colour of my wife's eyes.
Oh no.
You have paint with you.
Me?
Sure.
You may laugh.
Oh.
He can feel good about himself.
Many thanks. I shall paint whatever it is I'm painting in your honor.
Alright.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Alright, give me the picture.
Who was daughter, son, who, son of, who,
Please.
son, who was daughter.
Alright, I get it.
Thank you.
Hey, Ash. They're starting to turn up.
Oh, they're starting to arrive.
Buttermilk.
None for me.
Hey, I need that beagle, by the way.
Can I see that?
That is my official Petrardian.
I'll
I
take
think
that,
for the
thank you.
Oh. Prince Phineas. The prince will be Chris.
We'll tease him
guess
on that one.
As a matter.
And you.
I. An alliance between.
I guess.
Damn you.
Is
My.
Alright, so in you come. Let's send you away.
Onward to announce the. If you refuse.
Alright, so that still does that.
Good afternoon, child. I would...
why come all this way to buy a hat?
They do, yes. But they do not match the standard.
Alright, sure.
You seem like the type.
Not just...
Alright, now what's this one?
This old hat of yours must have been something special.
Oh, it was. It was the most fantastic hat you had ever seen. That is how I acquired my name. Signor Capello Fantastico.
What does that mean?
Mr. Fantastic Hat.
Yo, let's go.
That's a very fitting name.
Alas, it was. Your persistent inquisition has driven me to confess. The hat...
I'm okay.
She was too much. Too fantastic for one man to wear. I couldn't handle the pressure of adorning such a prestigious piece of headwear. I did not lose that fantastic hat. I threw it away. But what should have been my salvation was the greatest mistake of my life. And now, I must find a new hat of equal, if not greater worth than my previous hat.
Sure.
I can only imagine the weight that comes with wearing such a fantastic hat.
Heavy is the head as they...
Alright, so we've got that done. In you go. So yeah, I guess that is like the whole like interrogation thing, where it's like, yeah, sometimes it'll just work.
I hope you find your hat, Mr. Fantastico.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will say to your...
I have no...
Alright, go get your hat. This is you.
I come with a mess.
Alright.
I killed 19. I have brought you the head of the mightiest of these for you to inspect, as is our custom.
Sure. Actually, let's have a look at it. Yeah, sure.
Oh my god! Thank you for the gift?
Alright, what does the head actually do?
You know I am worthy to deliver the words of the praetor to your princess.
Oh, okay, it's worth $7. Cool.
The praetor is attending the ballet tonight. Upon its completion, Praetor Kargan will make for the sprawl.
Oh, so the praetor's coming here.
Alright, sure.
Oh dear.
Indeed.
Sorry.
Alright. Now, teach me how to swear.
You speak our language.
It's just Marva. Haha! There are many words for this, but typically we also use the phrase "f off."
Cool.
Yep. In you go.
You have honor, little one, and shall always be a friend of the Marvag. And now, to fulfill my mission to speak the praetor's words to the...
Alright, well, have fun.
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and salute. I am the I have.
Alright, so now we talk to you.
If there's nothing else. When word reached me, I saddled up my faithful steed, Lucy, and rode hard across the realm. For thrice 3 days we rode, stopping only to aid those in distress and relieve ourselves. Now, we are here to exclaim our dearest devotion to the beautiful princess, the fairest flower in a whole field of fair flowers.
Alright, I doubt.
You really don't look like the dragon slaying type.
Looks can be deceiving, by my eye.
I'm not.
Alright, sweet that.
Have you ever met?
Stead.
We doubt again.
How do you know
in that?
Yeah.
Alright, now we get to say the new thing. Alright, where's me whip?
Ow, ow!
Oh, there it is. That's how you get it.
This is not what we signed up for, Beverly. Can we get our $10 now?
All right. I'll be honest with you. I'm not the gallant Sir Beverly, knight of some minor renown. I'm just an envoy to plain Beverly, late-night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium, which is actually me.
All right.
I've been watching the princess launch the ceremony. My heart has been hers ever since that day. Also, I spent all my money on this costume, and I don't have any left to pay the horse.
This. We're out of here.
You better go too, Beverly.
I understand. You are being controlled by powerful forces, and you have not seen the last of Beverly, late-night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium. On, Lucy.
Shut up, Beverly.
All right. Alright, so it doesn't really matter how you do it, but...
Hey, kid.
So there are multiple answers to
Who's it from?
get the 4-star.
I'm not
That. Does this mysterious letter...
You're
only...
Yeah.
Alright, come on. Thanks.
See you around, kid.
Alright. I
Nothing
guess see
weird
Malcolm
or
after everything's done. And now we deal with her.
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
I do hope we run into her again.
Good afternoon, I've traveled from afar.
Let's skip.
Simple.
Alright, so I want to X-ray you. Give me your blowtorch.
What is that?
Oh, that's just bossy.
What's a...
Yeah, I'll take your blowtorch.
That makes... Okay.
That's it. Okay, there we go. Settings, audio. Turn that down a little bit.
I'm just so thrilled to finally be here in the sprawl.
Okay, yeah, that actually... Let's turn this music down a little bit more.
The people,
And...
I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see my dark destiny. I will fulfill.
Let me just refresh that, actually.
Well, that took a dark turn. Okay, Lil. Can you just No.
Nope.
I guess that it's all so true. Why I ventured here.
I wish you could skip this, but it's still fucking wild every single time I hear it.
And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief, so much grief.
Oh my god! Just because you're singing it doesn't make any of that remotely okay.
Yep. Yeah, see you later. She needs to be, like, super jailed. Can I have that one, please?
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
You're the worst.
Like, see you later, please. Alright, there we go. So we've got the 4-star. We're the best. We got another $30. Alright, now we continue. Chloe is fucking wild. Oh god, what the fuck? I had achievements pop and then they just disappeared. What were they? One of them looked very interesting. Oh, go away. Get rid of that. That one. Oh, okay, so you... I died. Was what that achievement was. Okay, so I can't go anywhere else. I've got to go here. Dungeon 7, room 4. Can I look at the lock? Bucket? Room 4.
Is this the right place?
It is. I mean, enter if you dare.
Alright, in we go. Hello, everyone.
Oh,
why is everyone
dare.
here?
Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
Oh, thanks.
It looks like a bedroom.
It is his damn bedroom.
It can be two things. I'm a minimalist.
So, this is the little guardsman we've been talking about.
Yep.
Wait, you are, right?
Sure am.
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
Good news, little girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
What? That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the desk.
I see. Then you're free to go.
Well,
Keep
thanks.
together, Mal. Listen, little girl. We have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
The point is, the safety and security of the sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
You can think of us as the real change makers here in the sprawl. Sure, there's the princess, but I think she's better suited to cutting ribbons and things like that.
Alright.
Careful.
At any rate, I am Councilwoman Ash, head politician and policymaker for the sprawl.
Lieutenant Stryker, head of military and law enforcement.
Hey, can I talk to you about a fucking arsonist killer person that was just at my gate? I report her.
And I'm Malcolm.
He's a jester of the court.
I think they got that from the hat.
Yeah, kind of.
Basically, we're the ones who really make things happen around here.
And I'm Malcolm.
You sure are.
So it would be wise for you to do as we say.
What if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
Damn it, you've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing. But if you guess it correctly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable. Sound like a deal?
Do I even have a choice?
Yes. You choose which hand.
Alright.
Not the brightest one, is she?
His right hand. Pick his right hand. You can't go wrong when you pick right.
Yeah, that's about right.
Malcolm is left-handed, I think, so I'd pick his left hand.
You know, right is right. Nope. Is the ball even in the left hand?
I'm sorry, that was the wrong choice. What you should have chosen was my foot.
Ah.
But you said it would be in your hand.
And what is the foot if not the hand of the leg? You lost fair and square.
Yeah, you got me there. Can I go back in the past?
Don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable at finding ways to keep him busy, making sure you have to cover for him.
But...
That concludes this briefing. We suggest you go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new, mundane job, which you will work at for the foreseeable future.
It's called being an adult.
I'm 12.
Keep an eye out for our directives in your daily Guardsman writ. I trust you won't disappoint us.
Goodbye.
Alright.
Why did you turn off the light? She obviously knows we're still here.
She wouldn't have known that if you didn't start talking.
I should have brought another drink.
Can I walk around anymore? Okay, alright. Time to go. Alright, back to the tavern.
Boy, what a day. Hey, Arda, pour me a cold one, will ya?
Make that two, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
Can it at least be cold?
That depends. How did work go today?
4
Did
stars.
better than a 2-star rating, I can tell you that. How was... What were you doing again?
The bidding of the 3 royal advisors.
Do you think it's normal that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and political gain?
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore.
What did you do?
There's someone waiting for you in the back alley. Garcy blinkers,
Oh,
Kirby
yo.
bonbons. Anyways, it's just through that door over there.
Oh, you got a hat.
Maybe one day you can cover for me here at the bar.
Maybe one day. But by the sounds of it, probably
Malcolm
not.
is a madman, but at least he pays well. And with you working the guard shed, I'm pulling in 2 salaries. Your milk is on me.
I would hope so. You have anything
That
else?
Malcolm is on.
Okay, no.
Hey, we have extra of the daily special today. Eggs and oil and lemon. Do you and your dad want to take it?
No, we're not gonna take it.
Hey!
Oh, okay.
No.
Alright. How are you going with the
This
hat?
It is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Good luck.
It's broken. If you can find someone to fix it, be my guest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll let the other one in.
Aha! There she is, the brilliant little half-pint running the desk. I trust you refused entry to the envoy from the Marvog Empire like we talked about? If you did, I have the gold I promised you right here.
I'll let them in.
No, I totally let them in.
What? Why? I thought we had a deal.
No, you thought you could bribe a guardian of the Free Peoples of the Sprawl, which is a very serious offense.
Alright. Give him a warning.
Please forgive me, incorruptible and honest steward of the kingdom. I beg you, forgive.
All right, stop groveling. Now don't let me catch you around here again, you hear?
I hear. You are truly worthy and filled with honesty from the core. You have an air of trust within us that permeates.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Alright.
You
we
are
do anything?
truly worthy.
Alright.
Thank you.
Alright, let's go through the let's go see Garby. Let's go see our boy. Yo.
Lil, you came.
You've got a lot of stuff.
Welcome to Garby Bunch's Emporium of Wonder. You're my very first customer. I was actually inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. And I thought, Garby, there must be an industry of enterprising individuals supporting the guards. And when I looked around, there wasn't. So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup. And now I'm selling Guardsman tool power-ups.
Yo, sick.
If you've got the cash, I can sell you extra power crystals. Both the good kind and the cheap roll the dice and see what happens kind. As well as power-ups for all of your tools.
Oh.
It's pricey, but the more crystals you can load into those bad boys, the better. Finally, if you need cash, you can sell me anything you might have taken off of unsuspecting suckers. Here, take a look.
Alright. Okay, so they're 50 bucks a pop. Let's get rid of the gold. The paint. Get rid of the blowtorch. Get rid of him. Get rid of that. Get rid of the head. We'll keep her. Which one I think would be... Okay, so I've got a good chunk of money. I think the decoder ring. I think the X-ray. And let's do... Oh, okay, so you can actually just commit to more in there, but... Let's do the metal detector. Okay, so that's bad. What about the bin? Is there anything else here? Okay, no, that's it. That's the end of it. Alright. Back in we go.
Hey,
you have anything
we
else?
No, we're...
Alright, nope. Alright, so everything's still the same. I guess I'll talk to you again.
That Malcolm is a...
What about you?
Maybe one day you...
Alright. To bed we go.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay? Quiet, you.
I'm
not...
So there's nothing...
I don't really have any...
Alright, so yeah, I'm done.
I think I've done...
Alright, bedtime. Okay. Jesus. Well. Good luck, my man. Go find your hat. Oh no, they're all dead. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, she is in jail. Thank God. Holy shit. She was... she needed to be in jail.
It's news in the morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso.
Oh.
Breaking news.
What?
The chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the
Yo. Alright.
Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitudes.
Yep. We can do that.
The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed
Oh
away
no, not
at the age of
Sprankles.
43.
Fucking
A representative
43?
of the Small Rodent and Budget Coalition shared their condolences, then immediately scampered around without reserve. Breaking news. The Sprawl will be host to a Goblin Ball match today between our Sprawl Brawlers and the opposing Caladar Lightning at the Goblin Ball Arena.
Alright.
Breaking news. That was my last piece of breaking news. Keep tuning in for all your Sprawl news updates. We now return to our regularly scheduled radio silence.
Cool, thanks. Time to go to work. No, they're still the same. That's still gonna be... Yep. Anything about the note?
Look, another note.
What's on the note today? Okay.
You didn't tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any worse than his usually are.
Alright, we got the 50-50 boys. Alright. Do not delay them. Make a ball. Okay, so they want me to... Okay, so Truth Spray is definitely something they want to... I think X-Ray and Truth Spray are definitely... Okay, so you give me... So I get 3, so you definitely get 1. I think give you 2. Let's put one of them in the whip. Let's just see how we go with the X-ray and the true spray. Oh, hello.
Yes, it is I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrard, here before you in the flesh. Please, no need to bow or genuflect. No need to avert your eyes, no. For though I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a humble man, one of the people. No better even than you, tiny gatekeeper.
Alright, I don't really want to use any of that. Do I need to call someone about this? Actually, what's that? Alright. Alright, but what I'll do is, I'll quickly be right back. Let's just talk to you.
You'll be glad to know that the opening ceremonies of our newest royal sulfur mine were a complete success.
Yep.
Only 4 deaths, which is far fewer than the last. No matter, we look forward in Petrard. No sense crying over spilt. Well, there it is.
No, indeed. Why, those pathetic working-class miners, best thing they could do is die anyway. Stop taking all that oxygen.
Oh, my thoughts exactly.
God, barf.
Hey, Ash, by the way, this dude's here.
Is he handsome?
Well...
Is he charming? They say that he's charming.
He has charm for a prince, I guess.
Yes.
I don't meet a wide range.
Oh, never mind. I will see for myself. Send the prince in at once, and for goodness sake, don't talk to him. We wouldn't want you to put him off.
Alright.
I've heard tell that the barbaric warmonger Praetor Kargan is my chief rival for the hand of your fair princess.
Yeah, she sure is.
Can't even find decent competition these days. The Marvarg are a loathsome bunch of butchers, killing each other over the tiniest infractions. Bump into someone in the checkout line, trial by combat. Accidentally sneeze on a sacred heirloom, trial by combat. Worst vacation of my life.
Oh.
I've never been anywhere in the Marvog Empire, but it does sound pretty brutal from what I've heard.
Oh, never go, my dear. Nothing in Marvog you can't find bigger, better, and shinier in Petrard.
Alright, let's just let him in. Kinda did my job, so...
And with that, it is off to face the princess and destiny. Before I go, can you spot me a $5? I'm afraid I left my wallet in my other pants.
No.
Is it that you don't have the money, or that you don't want to lend it to me?
I don't have it.
Not terribly surprising, lower class working type. Besides, look at this dump. I'm amazed you even have enough power to keep the lights on. Never mind, I'll find someone a bit more well-heeled to help me.
Oh. I should have just told him to fuck off. Oh, do I have to give him... Is it literally I have to give him $5? I'll keep going. If I can kind of fix it here. I might need to redo the whole thing, but... I do want to see if the extra $5 will get me across the line.
Yes, it is, please. For though I am a crowd...
Alright, you...
Is he hand?
What?
Is he...
Yeah.
Alright, now let's talk to you.
You'll be glad to know that the opening ceremonies of... Oh, no!
Tease you.
My thoughts exactly!
God, barf.
Got you again.
Bumping.
I've never.
I'll let you in.
And with that, it is much appreciated, little one. I'll be sure to send a case of quality Petrardian fizzy to your local. Nice to keep some of my favorites on hand anyway.
Sure. Does that give me 4 stars? No. Alright. We'll just restart the level, I think. Right, so there's definitely something I missed there. Right, so we definitely want one of them. I think we want double the X-rays. Do I want to bring any of these? I think we'll leave it as is. I think we'll just get the 3-star and be on our way.
Yes, it is I. Please, no need to. For though I am a crown.
Actually, what? Oh, did I need to keep Flossie? Okay.
You'll be glad. Only. No
I guess I
matter.
wasn't supposed to sell Flossie, but that's too late. That's gone.
Oh, my thoughts exactly.
God, barf.
Bump into someone in the checkout.
Why, how dare they not
You are indeed wise beyond your years, gatekeeper.
God, double.
Oh, for goodness sake, let's... Do I really need to announce myself all over again? Who do you think you are, peasant, to hold up the likes of me? I am off to marry, and in doing so create the most powerful union this world has ever known. The sooner you realize your
Lordy, lordy, I do apologize for wasting your oh so precious time. I just got so dizzy when you arrived, I almost swooned myself right out of my guard post I did.
Yes, I have that effect on most. I brought this bottle as a gift for the prince, but I want you to have.
Well, thanks.
God, triple barf.
Alright, so now you go in.
And with that, it is...
Nah.
Is it that you
Don't want to.
Oh, smart-ass ticket taker. When I'm king, I'll remember this.
Sure. Oh,
Good
hello.
day. I traveled up here with the convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the sprawl. I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard.
What's in there?
That toolkit was handed down to me by my great-aunt Gildy, one of the finest restorers of beauty this world has ever known. A kit like this in the right hands, and there's nothing you can't do.
Oh. I steal it. Is that the answer here? Do I steal your thing? Return.
I think you'd know what to do with these better than I would.
I appreciate it, especially coming from a fellow tool enthusiast.
Tool enthusiast?
You got your own awesome toolkit there, and I bet you love using it as much as I do mine.
Oh, I sure do.
Tell you what, if there's anything you need fixing, I'd be happy to take a look for you.
As a matter of fact, the jukebox at the Twisted Sisters Tavern has been on the fritz for ages now.
Oddly enough, fixing fritzy jukeboxes is my specialty.
Yo, let's go.
I'll go there straight away, and you'll be boogieing before you can sing a chorus of Hey Nani Nani.
I don't understand what any of that meant, but great.
Alright.
I was hired to come along with the convoy in case anything broke down on the way, in case repairs were needed on any of the equipment or transport. The prince doesn't exactly travel light. 3 carriages of wardrobe changes alone.
Jesus.
To be honest,
Alright.
I don't get to the sprawl often. Too many mages around these parts for my liking.
Sure.
I'm sure they were glad to have you as a personal insurance policy.
Alright. That's lunch done. Sandwich tasty.
I don't know if I'd go that far. If they didn't absolutely need to hire someone to make sure the prince was here bright and early, they surely would not have. Wouldn't spend a penny on their dying aunt, the Pomp family.
Jesus.
If I could have afforded to stay home, I would have. But they made me an offer I couldn't refuse, so to speak.
Do they threaten to kill you?
Was it a threat? A horse's head in your bed?
Nope, just a big heaping pile of money.
Oh,
the king
okay.
and queen are desperate for the prince to secure the hand of Princess Desdemona. The future prosperity of Petrard depends on it. To be frank, the whole kingdom is flat broke. This is their only chance.
Oh.
To marry rich.
I guess that explains the big deal everyone's making out of this whole let's marry the princess off thing. Shouldn't she have some kind of say in the matter?
Now that is something seriously worth considering.
Alright. Hey, you can go in. Go fix my jukebox, please.
I thank you for this respite for the evening. I'm certainly glad I don't have to head all the way back to Petrard tonight. By the way, do you know of a good inn nearby?
No better place than the Twisted
There it
Sisters
is.
Tavern. Not a classic beauty, but she'll get you where you need to go.
My kind of establishment. I'll see you there.
Thanks. Alright, what do we got?
Sprankles!
Oh. Oh, it's the cat.
Oh, boo
Oh, Sprankles.
Weep, weep, weep.
Oh. I'm hitting you guys with the X-ray. Actually, I'll hit you with the truth spray. What's going on here? You guys seem sus.
I only went to the funeral because Monty's was catering. I always hated that damn cat.
Sprankles! I'm sad.
Oh.
I've just got to keep quiet, get the cat past customs, and then drop the illegal contraband off at the dungeon. Then I'll get my money and be set.
Oh.
My eulogy was very rambly and very poorly received.
Wait, what?
Hang on. What did you just say?
I'll admit it. I hated the cat.
No, not you.
No, not you. You, mourner guy.
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long. I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal pixie dust into the sprawl for him. He was holding the ball in his foot. Who does that?
Hey, Malcolm.
I plead guilty, Your Honor, on the grounds of I did it.
I'm not a judge, you know.
Oh.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way.
Oh. Oh, okay.
All right, have fun burying your cat.
We shall.
Sprankles will be so happy at St. Euphogenias. I just know it. Thank you, my dear. Sprankles thanks you.
Jesus,
Oh,
okay.
Good.
Holy shit.
And that's how you truth spray your way to success.
Alright.
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago and the game is about to start. We all good?
And you are...
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Kaladar Lightning. I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us a game. Come on, the big Goblin Ball game starts in 30 minutes. My stupid personal driver had to take a detour to get here. What more do you want me to say?
Yeah, sure.
I know what you mean. Personal drivers can really be an inconvenience sometimes.
Oh, you have your own personal driver?
No, and that's what's so inconvenient about it.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Can we move this along? I'm the starting thrower and the team needs me to wipe the floor with those pathetic sprawl brawlers.
Yeah.
They're such a horrible team. I bet we could win even without my lucky second sweatband.
What lucky second sweatband?
This lucky second sweatband.
Why do you just steal your sweatbands? Is this the... Am I stealing your sweatbands? Oh.
Thanks. I'll definitely need this to win the big game today.
What does it say? Let's go back here, because I know I need to x-ray you. Oh, hang on, no. I don't have the x-ray, actually.
Oh,
I will talk to them.
We are returning from the funeral services for Sprankles.
Oh no!
Thanks for the follow, Lily.
The service was held in the Duchy of Scarborough, but the, remains are being interred at St. Euphigenia's Pet Cemetery here in the Sprawl.
Sprankles loved visiting her friends at St. Euphigenia's.
Yeah, sure.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
We do not have a pet cemetery suitable for such an entry in the Duchy of Scarborough.
What exactly is a duchy?
Hey, how are you, Lily?
It is a parcel of land under the purview of a duke or duchess. Scarborough is the duchy controlled by Her Grace, the Duchess of Scarborough.
Alright.
Present?
Oh, it's her.
And it is a far nicer duchy than some. For instance, the Duchy of
This is Little Guardsman. A Lil Guardsman. It's a cute, like, little,
What a dumb...
Papers, Please style game.
Were all of you, friends of Sprankles, the cat?
Well, you know.
Friend is a strong word.
Alright.
Acquaintance, more like. Sprankles was loved by the entire Duchy of Scarborough. All of my loyal serfs were ever so fond of her.
Alright.
The way she purred her delight when she was scratched. The dignity with which
not
she
every
covered
day.
her litter. A thoroughbred in every sense of the word.
Ideally, I'm streaming
What she said.
like 2 to 3 times a week. Roughly starting like 2-ish hours ago.
I'm sure that the void left by Sprankles will be impossible to fill.
I sense in you a kindred spirit, my dear. I want you to have this.
Oh, cool.
It is my darling Sprankle's first place ribbon in last year's Interduchy Cat Show.
Oh. I do a lot of variety, so like
what to say.
Final Fantasy XIV, Path of Exile, this, Doom. I want to replay that, so that's coming up soon. I want to finish Paper Mario. I'll stream that at some point. Let's hit you with the Truth Spray. See whether or not this gives me the same.
I only went to the funeral because I always hated that damn cat.
So pretty much whatever I want to play, I'll stream it.
I'm sad. I've just got to keep quiet, get the cat past customs, and then...
My eulogy was very rambly and very poorly received.
Wait, what?
Hang on. What did you just say?
I'll admit it. I hated the cat.
No, not you. You, Mourner guy.
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long. I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal... I plead guilty, Your Honor, on the grounds of I did it.
I'm not a judge, you know.
Oh.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way.
Alright, in you get.
Alright, have fun burying your cat.
Probably Final Fantasy XIV, at least at the moment anyway.
We shall.
I really do like playing that game.
Happy at St. Euphogenius.
It's very fun.
I just know it. Thank you, my dear. Sprankles thanks you.
I also do like Kingdom Hearts.
Good.
Kingdom Hearts is pretty fun. I do want to go back and play through 2 again.
That's how you truth spray your way to success.
Yo, let's did it. Yeah, we got a ribbon.
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago and the game is about to start. We all good?
And you are...
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Caladar Lightning. I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us a game.
Alright. Let's hit you with the X-ray. Oh!
Oh, right. Dad said not to use it on trolls. I guess that's why.
Oh.
What's this then? Somehow her sweatband wasn't completely vaporized.
Cool.
Neat. It's bound to fetch a high price with a particular type of buyer. Yoink.
Alright, let's rewind. Let's not hit her with the X-ray this time.
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through.
And you are...
You're kidding, right? I don't have time.
Okay, so...
Come on, the big goblin ball.
I know what you mean. Personal drive.
Oh, you have your own personal.
No, and that.
Alright, I want...
Can we move this along? They're such a horrible team. I bet we could.
What lucky seconds?
This lucky second sweatband.
Ah, mine.
Hey, you can't take that. I needed to win the big game today.
I have to take it. It's evidence.
Evidence? What are you talking about?
Evidence that You don't need some lousy sweatband to win a game. You just need to believe in yourself.
No, I don't. I technically do, but it's just a private one for friends. I will eventually set up a public one, or at least turn it public, but
Never
not
thought
yet.
about it like that before.
Cool. Let's talk to you again.
Kid, you took my lucky second sweatband. I got nothing more to say to you.
Alright, in you go.
Thanks. Now to wipe the floor with those lousy sprawl brawlers. When you hear the crowd cheering my name, you'll know it's for me.
I don't pass it my Discord stuff, sorry. Oh. You can't actually get a... Alright. But yeah, I just keep my Discord stuff private.
Greetings! I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I believe you met my envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the bag.
Ah.
She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately. Quapla. Why do you pester me with questions? I am a very important royal figure and I must enter your city to meet your princess and marry her. Now let me be gone, child. Quack black.
Just a few more routine procedures. You understand.
You look a little sus
Please
there.
hurry. I do not like to be kept waiting.
Your envoy said you had a message for the princess? What was that message again?
My message? Oh, it's Iki Bok Choi Flanagan Mok Tok. It means together we shall be married.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Quaplorm.
How long did it take you to learn a second language?
Not that long. It wasn't hard to learn Marvagian. I mean, this language we're currently speaking.
Something's a little sus here.
Something about you isn't adding up here. I remember I have your picture. Maybe if I go and get it, I can...
My picture? There is no need for that. I promise you I am the real Praetor Kargan, straight from Marvog, fresh out of the ballet. If you don't let me in, I'll be forced to send my scary envoy with all the knives after you.
She and I got along great.
Oh.
She's my friend.
Okay, then. If you don't let me in, you'll never see her again. Her or her head in the bag. Crab cakes!
What good is a praetor's promise to a little girl like me?
Fine. If you let me in, I'll give you candy.
Ooh, I do like candy.
And now you're trying to bribe me. Not really the dignified behavior you'd expect from a praetor.
Nah.
But I am the prattler.
The phone is ringing.
What on earth are you doing? Since when are you exercising independent thought? I don't care what your opinion of them is. If they're the real Praetor Kargan, then let them through at once. Is that clear?
That is not... That is not the real one.
You've made a powerful enemy today, little girl. You'll soon feel the wrath of an entire empire. Quaplort and goodbye.
Report to you two. Oh, there she is. Hello.
Little warrior, I am weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait in a lineup. Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand and bring honor to my people.
This seems more legit. This may seem like a strange request, but would you mind saying your famous battle cry for me?
You mean Kapla?
There it is.
That's the one.
I would hope that my stunning war cry is sufficient to being granted entry immediately.
Oh, yeah, it sure is. I'm happy with that. In you go. That sure is you.
And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess Desdemona and bring a generation of prosperity to the Marvog Empire. You, little warrior, will have a footnote in history for this encounter. For victory, for Marvog, Kapla!
Thanks. Yep. We did it. We're the best. Did we get it? We sure did. Alright. We did it. We got 107 bucks. Go to the goblins. Let's go place our bet. Let's go get rich. He's got a new hat. Hello, what are you up to?
Hello. Thank you for coming to my booth today.
Ooh, Jesus.
I'm here taking a poll on what the new name for the stadium should be.
What's wrong
That's,
with the Goblin Ball Stadium?
It's a little on the nose. The owners want a little more pizzazz in the title, and you don't get pizzazz without taking polls, or poll-zazz as I call it. Care to give your opinion?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, I've really got to be...
Great. What one word would you use to describe Goblin Ball?
Exciting.
Perfect. And the stadium, you would say it's
it's a coliseum.
Excellent. And finally, you come to the stadium mostly for...
Sports.
Okay, that is super. Your input will be tallied with the others. Thank you very much for your time today.
No problem. Alright, I want it before I talk to the guy who looks kind of sus.
It is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
I hope you find your hat soon. What about you, popcorn seller?
Concessions, come and get them. We got it all. T-shirts, hats, food, drink, illegal gambling, commemorative foam fingers. You there. What can I get for you today?
Did you say illegal gambling?
I sure did. You interested?
I sure am.
I'm 12.
Hey, it's illegal anyways. What's the difference? You want to bet on who's going to win the big game?
I can't be any worse at this than my dad, so sure, why not?
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about?
Tell me about the Brawlers.
The home team hasn't been doing too well at home lately. A lot of people are still angry at him after that game with the foul and the points got reinstated. They're more of an away team, but they're a shoo-in to win today. If the other team didn't have that ringer Saruna Goodfoot playing for them. You sure you want to bet on them?
Yeah.
How much you looking to gamble?
50 bucks. Yep.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
Alright, let's go
Let's
watch.
some Goblin Ball.
Let's watch our investment go.
After one of the most chaotic third quarters I've ever seen, complete with the rare capture of the Golden Mongoose, this is still anybody's game. But look, Kaladar's star player Saruna Goodfoot has taken possession of the wagon wheel. My producer is just telling me she isn't wearing her signature lucky second sweatband. Well, that's weird. She's running, and she hurls the wagon wheel, and it misses the flaming gates by a long shot. What an upset. That's the game, folks. A stunning victory for the hometown heroes. What a great day of Goblin Ball.
Yo, let's go.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Sure can. Let's go to this tavern. It's him. When did you get in?
This place has been a little quiet lately. If only we had a few more dwarven customers come through here. They can fix anything. Ah, well, back to listening to the gentle scurrying of the rat, the twiddling of Emma in the kitchen.
What are you up to?
I did it. I quit my job as lackey to that awful man. And when I mentioned it to someone at the bus stop, they gave me a sock. And I have no idea why.
Congrats,
Just
dude.
one sock, not even the pair. What am I supposed to do with one sock? Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
What's up, Emma? Oh, you won't let me talk to you?
If it isn't my little gate guard friend. Of all the taverns and all the towns and all the world.
That's
yeah,
it.
Yeah. Hello again, Mr. Dwarf.
This jukebox doesn't work.
Sure doesn't.
Yeah, it's been broken for ages.
I told you about that.
Looks like the cables have been chewed right through.
Must have been the rats.
Yuck. Rats?
Natural erosion.
I mean, natural erosion.
Natural erosion my left foot. Anyway, I can fix that for you.
Well,
That
thanks.
would be wonderful.
For a price.
Yep.
Crap. Okay, how much are we talking about here?
15 gold should do it.
We'll pay up.
All right, it's a deal.
Beauty. See, that's the wonderful thing about knowing how to fix things. Never goes out of style. Not like those bloody mages.
How long is this gonna take?
Listen, lady. Patience is a virtue.
Yep. Listen to him to go.
There you go. That should give the old girl a few more years.
Thanks, Mr. Dwarf.
Don't mention it. Now, leave me to enjoy my ale.
Can do. I talk to you? No?
Leave me to enjoy my...
Alright, so you're done.
Now that's better.
Ah. What about that one? That one. Alright, let's go see Garby. Let's see what he's up to. I got a bit of cash.
Well, if it isn't my favorite pint-sized Lil Guardsman Lil. You just missed the guards from down at the East Gate.
What were they up to?
They almost cleaned me out. But I promise I saved a few goodies just in case you happened by.
Rats.
Gee, thanks. Take a look.
Buy that, buy that. Alright, we can get rid of... another one of them. And we'll keep the $100. Do I want to keep the $100? Yeah, I think we will. So I can talk to you.
Thanks again for getting the jukebox working.
Alright. There's nothing else.
I don't really have...
Oh, alright.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure?
Yeah, let's go to bed. Aww. That's a shame. Alright. Oh. She's super dead. Yo? New queen? Alright, level 4.
For all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the sprawl. Now here's Gavin Bout Goblin Ball with your hosts Rhonda and Peg.
Alright.
Oh, Rhonda, what about the outcome of last night's game, the Brawlers and the Lightning?
Oh, Peg, you don't want to get me started on that.
But I do.
First, the big news. They finally decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium.
What's the new name?
After months of in-person and in-creature polling, the most popular name as voted by the Sprawl appears to be the exciting Coliseum for Sports.
Yo, let's go.
I like it. I hate it.
We're split down the middle. Let us know what you think by calling the station at 555-21.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent announcement.
Alright, what's the announcement?
It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning. In the wake of her mysterious disappearance, the Guard Corps and City Council are scrambling to maintain order over the city. All other radio programs have been canceled until further notice. I'm Manuel Mentiroso, waiting quietly by the microphone for any new information.
Ah. Okay. Alright, so no note.
Whoa, someone's in a rush. Where are you headed to, my little rocket?
Sorry, sir, can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for my... Wait a minute. Dad?
What are you doing?
What are you doing here? I
I
thought
wrote
you'd be
this
running
script.
errands for Stryker or Malcolm or whoever. Do you have the day off?
I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's got me pulling double duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks. She's acting like she runs the place.
She's probably not far off.
I missed you.
Aw.
I guess I just wanted to come check in.
Don't worry. Nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
It's not about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay?
I'm doing alright.
Really? Are you sure? Because I could...
No, that's okay. I think I got it.
Even the times when you...
Yeah, those parts too.
Oh, okay.
You're just saying all this because the princess is missing and you're feeling all sentimental.
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
Not for long. I'm due down at the shed.
And I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl.
Oh.
Not sure why, but then again, mine is not to ask, just to do as I'm told.
We are so alike in so many ways.
So long. See you at the tavern if I get off in time.
See
Good
you,
luck.
Dad.
Uh-huh. Ah, hello, Striker.
Attention!
Oh god, is this it? Did I pull a real Randy and mess up so badly you had to come down here yourself and fire me?
Soldier, it's nothing like that. You did not pull a Randy.
Oh, good.
thank God.
I'm here to personally approve the upgrade of the Wicked 3000.
Oh.
With the princess missing and between you and me, the council's increased paranoia, the jail lever has been reinstated.
Yo, we got the jail lever back?
You can get back in your chair now.
Thanks.
Another lever means more work for me. Does that mean I get a pay raise?
That's hilarious. Seriously funny stuff. No, but now instead of determining who should enter or be denied from the sprawl, you also must correctly identify criminal threats and jail them. Any questions?
Okay. How?
How will I figure out who to deny and who to jail?
Alright, who am I throwing in jail?
Let's use a real-life example. Someone you've seen already.
Is it Chloe? Oh, yep.
This criminal is best known for burning down orphanages full of sleeping children.
Oh, God.
What do you do?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Jail.
Good work, soldier. Just denying her would not protect the surrounding villages. And what's to stop her from going to the next gate and getting lucky with a guard like Randy? That's all I have to say about that. Any further questions?
Yes.
Well, I've got you. Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Well, I grew up a military brat. My father was a general for the princess's grandfather, King Artemis. Wait, why am I telling you this?
I want to be your friend.
You received your briefing, now do your duty.
Aw. That's rude. I just won't be your friend.
And just when I thought we were bonding.
Alright. Vetted and harassed. Okay. No goblins allowed. Oh. Okay, we get to pick one goblin. Right, two of them. I think that's what I need. Yeah. Oh.
Hello there, my name is Buttface. I am a farmer from Firewall Canyon, a quaint little town just on the other side of the sprawl. I am coming into town today to sell produce I have grown with my own two hands from land that was left to me by my great goblin uncle in his will.
Yep.
His dying wish was that I restore the family farm to its former glory. At least, I think that is what it says. He did not have the best handwriting.
Sorry, did you say your name was Buttface?
Yes, I did. It is certainly not what I would have chosen to fill it characters. I would have liked Spencer One or even Quincy Hart. But you cannot choose your own name, am I right?
Oof.
Gotta expand and sell my produce in new markets. The old farm has not been doing too well as of late. I am afraid I have put my priorities into other areas like foraging and fishing. I am quite horrible at growing vegetables, but I am your goblin if you need someone to gather pine cones.
There's no way you could be a disappointment to your great goblin uncle, not with a name like Buttface.
Sadly, he never knew my name. He died before it was inputted by an unknowable entity.
Oh.
But just look at this rice I grew.
Ah. My rice.
Please take it. No one would buy it from me anyway.
Oh. Hey, low quality rice. Oh.
Aside from farming, I often fill my time talking and giving gifts to the townsfolk and other strangers I meet. Like I did with you on the bag of rice. This helps me gain favor and friendships, with the eventual goal of falling in love and getting married. I have not been successful at it yet. I do not think anyone likes the gifts I have given them.
I don't think you're gonna find a bride by giving out lame bags of rice.
Would you prefer a pine cone?
I would, actually. Can I have a pine cone?
On some days, I go on adventure in the caves. The caves that are filled with monsters and ghosts and bugs and bats and all sorts of scary things. I hate going in there, but everybody says it is necessary. I do not think it is necessary. I think it is terrifying. Please do not make me go in there again. You cannot make me.
Maybe you're just being a chicken and the caves aren't that bad at all.
Then you try going in there, level after level, and see how you like it.
I'd love to, but I'm stuck here working the gate.
Alright. Sorry, Buttface. I can't let you in.
Sorry, I'm under strict rules not to let in goblins today. Access denied.
This is an outrage. Where will I sell my low-quality crops now? Everyone in Firewall Canyon is sick of them. I do not eat them myself, they do not look the best. And everyone at home literally gets sick from them. Any chance I could bribe you with some kale and celery?
I think I'm better off without it.
I think we're good.
Sorry, Great Goblin Uncle Jerry. Looks like the family farm will have to make way for another condominium.
Oh. Sorry about your farm.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the great magician! Alakazoo, Alakazee!
Ah!
And I appear! Thank you! Thank you! Wait a second, this doesn't look like a little kid's birthday party. Oh wait, there's one! Excuse me, are you Becky Schneiderman? Is this your birthday party?
No.
I'm sitting in a hot shed all alone. Which, isn't actually as bad as some of the birthdays I've had.
Then I'm in the right spot. Can't believe I found my way here, especially without my glasses.
Oh.
So, Becky the birthday girl, sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by me, the Edward the Great.
Cool.
Wait, but I'm not... Actually, I want to see where this is going.
Now, for my first trick, please pick a number between 1 and 7.
Ooh. Let's pick 7.
Was the number that you're thinking of the number 6?
Nope. What else do you do?
What's under your hat? Oh. You've got a lot of shit on you, my dude.
So that's where Mr. Fluffy Bunny went.
Oh.
Guess I won't be getting the deposit back after all.
Oh. Hey.
There's a pair of glasses in your boot.
My boot? My glasses! You helped me find them! Thank you, thank you, thank you, little girl! Tell you what, on your next birthday, I'll perform for free!
Oh, thanks.
That's... Don't worry about it. This has been great, Eddie, but I gotta come clean. I'm not Becky Schnauzenhoder or whatever. My name is Lil, and this is a guard shed, and you haven't even made it into the city yet.
What? Oh, rats. Come on, the Edward, get it together. This is all because I couldn't see where I was trying to get to. Now I'm going to be super late for this kid's party.
Yeah, sure.
You're not late. You're building suspense.
Well, if I build too much of it, I won't get my 40 gold and slice of birthday cake.
Ooh, could I have a slice of the cake? Can you come drop that off? Yeah, so you can go in.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve, I knew I wanted to be a magician, and you're making this dream come true for me. And now that I have my glasses, I should be able to find my way to the party no problem. Alakazoo, Alakazee! My magic career is saved!
Good luck, my man. Yo, let's go.
Hello!
Hi.
Hello! We would like to enter. I would like to enter the sprawl, please.
And you are?
Magnus the Magnificent, renowned member of the Mages Guild. Surely you have heard of me.
Questionable.
What business do you have in town today, Magnus?
At the Great Library, there is an incantation in Sir...
Bartholomew Inglebrook.
Bartholomew Inglebrook's third treatise on the...
Lunar implications.
Lunar implications for plant magic that becomes legible but twice a year. I must see it with my own eyes.
What the hell was that?
What was what?
You really struggled to get that out. I'm not convinced you know what you're talking about.
Well, you don't sound like you know what you're talking about either.
I've been doing this job a couple of days. Hey. There's two of yous.
You got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
What does that mean?
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no-goblin order in the sprawl? What's that about?
Maybe a goblin kidnapped the princess?
I'd like to see the proof of that. Needless to say, goblins are getting some especially unfair treatment all of a sudden, and there's this group called the Goblin Liberation Army that's putting down roots in the city.
Don't tell her, we'll get in trouble.
It's okay, Gary. Look, kid, if you let us in, I'll give you the address and the password so you can come see for yourself tonight.
A secret password for a liberation army? What if I don't believe you?
Are you kidding me? We put our asses on the line telling you all that. I can't believe these humans.
Julian, calm down. Here, come to the meeting. It'll really open your eyes to what's going on. Just let us in and you can see for yourself.
Jail. For 1,000 years.
Sorry, guys. I'm not gonna get punished for letting 2 rebel goblins in on No Goblin Day. It's straight to jail for you.
Oh no, please don't do this. We just wanted to see some friends. You're blowing this way out of proportion.
Forget it, Gary. We're just a couple goblins in a human world.
I do feel bad for you guys.
We're sorry. Oh, we're boned.
I do feel bad for those guys. But I do want that X-ray back.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
And you?
Mag.
What business do you have in?
At the.
Alright.
Look.
This thing you're trying to do? It's not working.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. Is there any way we could move this along? My legs are very sore from standing here.
Your legs are sore?
Yes, my legs. My regular, non-talking legs.
Okay, fellas, you can give it up.
I'm sure I don't know what you're referring to.
Oh, belt up. She knows.
You got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in...
What does that mean?
The princess goes missing, and all...
Maybe a
Alright, so we're back onto this bit.
Needless to say, goblins...
A secret pass?
Alright. There we go. Into the jail. I've got my x-ray back.
Sorry, guys. I'm not gonna get punished for letting 2 rebel goblins in on No Goblin Day. It's straight to jail for you.
Oh no, please don't do this. We just wanted to see some friends. You're blowing this way out of proportion.
Forget it, Gary. We're just a couple goblins in a human world.
We're sorry. We're sorry. Oh, we're boned.
Yeah, I'll get my 24 gold. Hey, Leica. How are you? I think it's... Leica? Oh.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here to your doors.
Oh, congrats.
What a sweet fortune have in store for me today? That I do not know. But it's a hell of a ride, let me tell you.
Alright. What do you got going on? Oh, what's that?
I call this particular blend Peace Blossom, bringing joy and mirth wherever she goes. Medicinal, of course.
Okay, yeah, of course. I want to steal your drugs. I do.
I understand completely. You have a job to do and you're doing it. I hope you let that Peace Blossom spread and blow its beautiful bounty across the sprawl.
Sure.
I'm just gonna put it in this contraband box here.
Yeah, man, that's cool too.
Alright.
Where have you journeyed here from?
You really want to know?
Oh, I forget. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I've been around for a spell, always on the move. From the mountains north of Petrad, the great desert in the south of Marvog, along the crystal shores of Lake Inez, past the dread Castle Caladar, and the quaint farmlands of Fireball Canyon.
You do be out and
I've wandered
about.
through all of these many, many times, but for my money, there's no place like the sprawl. People everywhere you look leading their busy lives. Every once in a while, stop to take in how beautiful it all is. You can't buy that, little sister.
Yep. Sure.
You seem like a very easygoing dude.
Well, my little dudette, life's been pretty good to me. Not as if someone peed on my rug.
Oh.
Is that a common expression?
It is where I come from. Word on the street is Princess Desdemona has disappeared.
Yep.
Some say kidnapped, some say run away.
Kidnapped.
I think she was kidnapped.
Whatever did happen, it has truly bummed me out.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
I've got more to say if you've got the ears to listen.
Yeah, sure.
Princess Desdemona is the living legacy of the great peace brought by her late father, King Oswin. And already the fires of war are being fanned on all sides.
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Oh, yes. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket.
But everyone I've met seems so happy.
You remind me of a younger version of myself, little sister.
maybe cooler heads will prevail, but history doesn't have many examples of that. There's a lot of pressure to fill the void left by the death of King Oswin. Just keep your eyes open is all I'm saying.
I can do that. Alright, you can go in.
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister, and you are a gentle breeze guiding me along my way.
And there it is. I've reached my limit with you.
Oh.
Right you are. Hasta la vista, baby.
Oh, getting attacked by a bug. Alright. Think we did alright? Oh, hey.
Lil, you've got to close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately.
What's happening?
By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right?
Yep.
Good. Any other week the royal advisors might have given her a day or two before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
Yep.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now. Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
All right. We did it. We're gaming. Okay, how many levels are there actually? 7, 8. So there's 12 total. Let's do maybe like one more day.
Hello? Is anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
Lilith, guardian of the Southern Gate, step forward into the light.
All right. Sure.
What is this? Who are you? Can somebody please tell me what exactly is going on here?
Lil, you have been chosen.
All right. Been chosen for what?
To play the hit game that's
Ah.
sweeping the sprawl. That's right. It's time for... So you think you can save a princess?
All right. I can sure try.
What the hell is going on?
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
I didn't ask to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky adventurers are.
Yep.
Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller.
Sure.
Adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flamehands.
Yep. Now what about you?
And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good. Let's hear it for Perry Shoutson.
Oh.
I still don't fully understand what's happening.
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the darkness.
All right.
So let's welcome our sponsors, Lieutenant Stryker, Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite!
Now, Lil, you're going to get the chance to ask these adventurers a series of questions to determine their suitability for this quest.
Yep.
At the end of the third round, you choose the winner of the grand prize, being sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining
Oh,
experience
yeah?
at Monty's, home of the soup.
Let's go. Ooh.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
Round 1.
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of intrepid would-be heroes?
Perfect rescue.
What's your idea of a perfect rescue?
And who would you like to ask?
Let's not reinvent the wheel here. The easiest and fastest way to get the job done is simple. Smash and grab. What's simpler than that? I smack the baddies in their dumb faces, throw the princess over my shoulder, and hey, presto, rescued. Boom, done.
Alright.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Two words. Smoke bombs. Makes everything so much cooler. Best heists are ones where they don't even realize they are being robbed. Ocean's 11 style, baby.
Alright.
And your second question is?
We're led by bandits.
You are waylaid by bandits. What do you do?
And who's that one for?
How many bandits? 11? 12? Simple. I rip out the throat of the first, so the coward cannot warn their coward friends. Before the rest know what has hit them, I have. I pile the bodies of the dead fools high in the air and burn them as a warning to all others who would dare get in my way.
Alright.
You can ask another adventurer if you like. Bandits are no issue. I could conjure an army of sparrows or moles or whatever small creature best suited my purpose.
Wouldn't it be better to conjure larger animals? Maybe something more ferocious?
More ferocious than a mole? Actually, I'm not licensed to conjure anything bigger than a bread box, but they really are scary.
What's a guy gotta do to get picked for a question around here? I got some exciting answers.
Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
Oh.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode. Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle?
Try the rage.
Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds. Neil, what's your favorite animal?
Sparrow.
Neil, look at this little fella.
I feel the blood rage calming. I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect. I am calm.
Whew. I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box. I'm not licensed for that. Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil, do we squeeze in one more round, or are you feeling ready to choose?
One more round.
I think I got one more round in me.
Round 3.
Lil, what's your final question going to be?
What's the plans
What
after
are
your
your plans
rescue?
After you rescue the princess.
And you're asking?
What about you, Rogue?
Are you kidding me? I make this gig and I'm set for life. Rescuing the sole heir to the whole freaking sprawl? Insta-retired, baby. I'll be sipping pina coladas on the crystal shores of Lake Inez before you can say, would you like a curly straw for that pina colada, sir?
Oh, I love pina coladas. They mentioned it in my introduction.
Then the first round's on me. I picked his pocket earlier.
You can ask another.
What are you up to?
This rescue will be incredibly high profile, and I hope to use it as a springboard to a placement on the High Council of the Mages Guild. From there, the sky's the limits. Well, 2 4-year terms followed by a lifetime pension is the limit, but still, not too shabby.
All right.
You know what that means.
I have no idea what that means. This is so stupid.
You're stupid.
Why are you Malcolm?
That sound means it's time for the lightning round.
Yep. All right.
Lil, please choose the adventure that you'd like to see play the lightning round.
The mage.
All right, Articulus, are you ready for the lightning round? I am. Most impressive. I felt that a little. Well deduced that I'm an elemental mage, Lil.
Yep, that wasn't a random lucky guess at all.
Uh-oh,
Alright.
you know what that sound means.
Sure don't.
Oh God, not again.
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil, now's your moment of truth. Who do you want to choose to rescue Princess Desdemona?
The mage. She can do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and otherwise, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess and proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the Soup is... Articulus Flamehands, the mage!
Aha! Wonderful child. Well chosen.
And that's all for us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyle spayed or neutered. So long, everybody!
All right.
And then I had to choose who the heck was gonna rescue Princess Desdemona. It was the craziest thing. And don't even get me started on the lightning round.
You have the most vivid imagination, Lil.
Why doesn't anybody believe me about these things?
Oh.
Can't talk, Lil. Pretending to wipe the counter while I eavesdrop on the prince and the prey
Oh.
over there.
What are you up to, my man?
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here.
I know. We met. At the gate?
Whoa, I completely forgot. Gotta go easy on the Peace Blossom. Anywho, what did you want to talk about?
What do you know about Councilwoman Ash?
Back when I knew Ash, she was already bitter, jaded, and afraid of anything she didn't understand. A true protectionist, looking to keep everyone in their own little box. If she had her way, nothing would ever change or grow, and eventually we would all look, dress, and think exactly the same way. Anything else you want to know about?
Yeah, she'll be telling me
What
about
do you
her.
know about Lieutenant Stryker?
Stryker has always lived in a world of black and white. There's good and evil and nothing in between. If you're good in Stryker's eyes, you get nothing. Left to fend for yourself, but free. But if you're bad, the hammer of the law is swift and brutal. Small offenses come attached to massive mandatory minimum punishments. You've heard of 3 strikes and you're out? As far as striker's concerned, it's 2 strikes. The strike you make and the strike she makes.
Alright.
Anything else you want to know about?
What about Malcolm?
What do you know about Malcolm?
I have no idea what Malcolm's end goal is, and honestly, I don't think he knows either.
Either do I.
Think if he had his way, there'd be no rules, no laws, no little guardsman at the gate. Just let the whole place run itself. This dog-eat-dog mentality would work for some, and for others, things could get a whole lot worse. He doesn't care about people, doesn't care if they're good or bad. Our greatest strength is how we work together.
Alright.
Under Malcolm, we would never reach anything near our collective potential. Anything else you want to know?
Tell me about
What do
Oswin.
you know about King Oswin?
After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular, a young headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard Corps, and the court jester. Although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not. These 3 have been battling for control of the sprawl for years now.
Yep.
But what about the princess? She's next in line.
True, but at the time she was just a kid. Now she's grown, but I fear that these outside forces are using her as a pawn. Anything else you want to know about?
What about the war?
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Mark my words, little sister. The sulfur mines in Petrard have not been this busy in a generation, filling the air with smoke as they produce gunpowder and explosives. And the Marvog are sharpening their knives. How many ballets can there be? With a predator already established, this looks like training to me.
Alright.
Even here in the sprawl, the power vacuum of King Oswin's death has everyone jockeying for position, threatening the internal balance of the entire kingdom. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket. Anything else you want to know about?
No, that's it.
This
What
hat,
about that?
it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
You'll get there.
My journey, it continues.
Can't talk. Pretending to cook while I spy on that hunka fine piece of wizard over there.
What are you doing? Who let you in?
Is everything okay, Beverly?
No, Lil. No, everything is not okay, Beverly. My
Alright.
dear true love, Princess Desdemona.
Oh man, you had no chance.
This is the dear true love that you've never met, but one time you both happened to be at the Goblin Ball Stadium?
I might actually end
You phrased that so beautifully. Yes,
at the
that
end of this
same
day.
she.
My throat's actually starting
What
to hurt.
about her, Bev?
When I'd heard she'd vanished, I tried to get on So You Think You Can Save a Princess, but none of the advisors wanted me as their champion.
Nah.
Beverly, you're a janitor at the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Maybe you're right. Maybe a guy like me can't be the hero in my own life story. Mom always said I lacked that main character energy. Tell me what to do, Lil. Should I return to my job or go off to rescue my darling love?
What the hell? I say, go for it, Beverly. Risk it for the biscuit.
You can
What
do
biscuit?
It's a metaphorical biscuit. In this case, the biscuit is the princess.
And you think I should risk what exactly?
Risk your life, Beverly.
Oh my.
Without Princess Desdemona, my life has no meaning anyway.
That's so sad.
Aye, indeed. And thus I will be off to find my destiny. Thank you, Lil. Forever.
Don't mention it.
It's like, all right, let's leave him alone. What's What's happening over here?
Pathetic, weak coward! You should do the honorable thing and let me kill you.
Get him.
Oh, you would just love that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would. It is my understanding that you have selected a self-involved, pretentious mage as your choice of adventurer.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, the princess is as good as doomed.
On behalf of the Marvog Empire, I must say you have made a terrible choice.
Sorry.
On behalf of the Kingdom of Petrard, I couldn't agree more. Mages are untrustworthy.
And pompous.
And smug.
And ugly.
Oh.
Okay, I think we're losing the thread a little bit here. Looking back, I agree with you both. If I could do it over again, I would choose differently. Please forgive my error, and do not take it as a slight against your people.
All right. It is forgiven.
What he said.
We did it. Can I go outside? Can I go outside? Alright. Actually, how much money do I even have?
You've been at this a while. You should have enough cash.
Ooh, I do have some money. Give me the metal detector and that. We'll keep that. Alright. Let's go. Let's go rest. Oh, actually, what I'll do is I'll call it there.